Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we marched were so gallantly streaming. That our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
All right, let's make it happen. We jump right out of the national anthem and then jump around.
Didn't waste a second. You did a good job on that national anthem.
Yep.
You've been practicing.
Coach Santamo's phone sung it real well.
Yeah.
For ED White, it is going to be Sternfels, Johnson, Sweatman, Sush, and Semino, the 5. They are in their red tops with the white trim. Golden Meadow is going to have Oakland, Johnny Lee, Arujo, Dardar, and Jacob Davis. ED White right to left, Golden Meadow left to right. Let's have some fun here from the Lions Den with Golden Meadow controlling the chip and getting a right-handed layup block. Good defense by ED White. Golden Meadow tried to steal 2 early ones, but ED White was ready for it.
That was a good job by Johnny Lee on the tip. Stealing that ball right in the air.
Rougeau in a stack set gets in the Dardar, missed the layup, put back up and good and one. Cameron Oakland scores it. And Golden Meadow is off to an early 2-0 lead. And Brian, you were mentioning rebounding as a key. Golden Meadow just gets a second chance opportunity.
Yeah, Coach St. Pierre's going with a bigger lineup with Oakland. I believe the last few games we had of Golden Meadow, wasn't starting.
Oakland's free throw is no good, didn't touch the rim, and that
Luckily.
I was about to say that will negate a transition opportunity. ED White was ready to take that ball down the floor quick.
Lions going to come with some full court pressure.
Sweatman will inbound. Gotta get it in. Gotta get it in. There does not get it in. That's a 5-second count. So that's a great start to the game for Golden Meadow. They get a layup, force a turnover, and now another baseline out of bounds opportunity. Arujo gets it into Lee. Now Davis. Back to Arujo. Golden Meadow will set up their offense.
Cardinals in a man defense.
Arujo knocked to the floor. Let's say double dribble. So loses the dribble, and it'll go to ED White. Golden Meadow will stay in their pressure. Sternfeld. And it's Sweatman. Johnson across the timeline. Johnson loses the dribble. It'll go out of bounds. Let's stay with ED White.
Nice hustle from Arujo coming from behind the ball to knock it out of bounds.
Cardinals looking to inbound their first baseline out of bounds opportunity. Sternfeld's missed it. Rebound goes to Sweatman, and he's fouled. So a second chance opportunity now for the Cardinals as they will go to the free throw line.
The Lions going to have to watch. They're going to have to rebound the ball because if they don't rebound it, they're going to be in foul trouble early.
Colt Sweatman. We remember that name from football. He just missed the first off the heel of the rim. One more shot of coming. Right in front of the cheerleaders who are making a little noise. He makes one of two, and it's 2-1. E.D. White now bringing some pressure. Arujo gets across the timeline quick. Golden Meadow will get him beat down the floor. Arujo and one!
Nice job by Oakland with a good screen allowing Arujo to get to the basket.
So the Lions get two more, and it's 4-1 with 5:20 to go in the opening quarter. Arujo tried for a home run pass to Oakland, got deflected back to Lucas, who then dribbled through and scored it.
Yeah, they were lucky there to get the deflection. You cannot go over the top on that press.
Free throw for Lucas Arujo, starting quarterback on the football team, one of the point guards and one of the lead guards of the basketball team. Missed that one. Rebound goes to Sweatman. Sweatman will handle the basketball himself. Loses the dribble to Sternfels. Now they get an inside for a left-handed shot. No good by Semino. Rebound goes to Johnson.
Yeah, no one touched Johnson on the boards.
EDY working it to the corner. Sweatman attacks the lane. Throws a high shot. If that wasn't deflected, which it was, it'll stay with EDY. And sailed over the entire goal. EDY now loses it. Golden Meadow comes away with it. Long home run pass to Lee down the floor. The rim lays it up. Oh, he missed it. Rebound goes to EDY.
Yeah, unfortunate for Lions there. You miss the layup and you pick up a foul right after. You're going to have to make these layups tonight.
Here comes Cardinals. Johnson lost it and was deflected out of bounds, so we'll stay with ED White. Sweatman will inbound. Gets it to Johnson.
Lions in a 1-2-2 zone defense.
Johnson attacks into the lane, shoots the floater, no, and an offensive foul is called.
45, I was going Sweatman.
So 3 team fouls already against the Cardinals. And they're in some pressure defense. Golden Meadow will lose it out of bounds, but it will stay with them.
They inbounded the ball where you do not want the ball inbound the right net corner. Good job getting out of that double team.
Lee across the timeline. Gets it to Davis with a little scoop shot. No, and another back foul will be called on E.D. White. Fouls are going to be an issue for E.D. White if they don't stop fouling. I mean, with 4 fouls in the first minute.
That was a good hustle foul from Semino, just going up, attack the rebound.
Rougeau to Lee. Feeding inside to Oakland, loses his footing, and it's taken away by the Cardinals. Zush being bodied up as it deflected, gets it to Sweatman. Sweatman struggling across the timeline. They're going Meadow flying away at the ball. E.D. White now will get it to Johnson, who has better control over it. Johnson feeds it to the baseline area. Sternfels missed it. Rebound tapped around back to Sternfels. Shoots it up, no. Rebound goes inside to the Cardinals for a shot, no. Sweatman got it and it'll draw the foul. So 3 or 4 looks at the basket there for the Cardinals. They finally draw the foul.
Yeah, as the Lions' own fault right there. You got to rebound the basketball.
2 shots coming.
I think we could be shooting free throws a lot tonight.
Missed the first. And missed the second. E.D. White gets the rebound and will lay it up and in. So Sweatman will take advantage of that, and now it is 4-3. Here comes the Lions. Davis on the left side of the floor to Lee. Lee will try to throw it off of a Cardinal, but it's deflected to E.D. White. Sternfels now. And he'll be fouled. That'll be the 4th foul. Both teams are now in the penalty.
That's a good call. That was a foul on Davis. Yeah, the 4 fouls in the line that is taking them out their pressure defense. They're dropping back to half court.
Johnson to the right side of the floor. Gets to the Sternfeld. Now a 3-point try is no good. Rebound goes to the Cardinals into the basket with stepping in. So a scoop shot for E.D. White has scored.
Sweatman once again on the boards.
Been very active. The Cardinals staying in their pressure despite being over the limit. And it's knocked out of bounds. Going to go to Golden Meadow. 3:06 to go in the opening quarter. Hines inbounding near midcourt. The ball has got to get in. It gets to Lee. Lee kind of fumbles the dribble to Oakland, who lays it up and it's 6-5 Golden Meadow.
That's knocked out by Oakland.
Sweatman gets it to the high post area. Now it's ricocheted to Sternfeld. He gets it to the corner. That's Zush. Zush back to Sternfeld. Deflected out of bounds by Johnny Lee. A good hustle defense by Johnny. Johnson. The middle of the floor. Meadow has it taken away. Golden Meadow. Dardar has it. Dardar loses the dribble, and now E.D. White comes away with it. Meadow having a hard time hanging on to the ball. Sweatman will fly into the lane as it's pulled away by the Lions. Both teams, I think, are going a little too fast on offense, trying to do too much.
And if you could take the ball into the lane, you better be ready for contact.
Rizzo across the timeline, working on Johnson. Now gets it to Lee. Lee spinning through into contact, missed it. Rebound goes to E.D. White. The Lions are going to tie it up with 1:56 to go, and the arrow pointing to E.D. White.
Lions back in their pressure. No, put Santiago and get them back out. Nope, it's staying in.
No. Yeah, the guys are sagging back. Johnson. Across the timeline. And then the Sternfeld's on the baseline. Throws it up high to Sweatman. Getting it to Zush. Zush missed it. Rebound goes to the floor. And the foul, I believe, is on E.D. White, which would be 2 free throws for Golden Meadow. So the Lions are going to be going to the line. With a chance to add to their 6-5 lead.
You got to tell the other official. What a, yeah, they weren't on the same page there.
So the Lions will be shooting him. Jacob Davis. It's up, and he missed it off the heel. DeMarcus Bourne will check into the game for Golden Meadow.
About to get us a sign. This is not the scores table.
Second free throw is no good. And here come the Cardinals. Zush with the Johnson. Shooting into the high post area. It's pulled away from Matthews, but E.D. White will lose it out of bounds to Golden Meadow.
Cardinals are trying to spread the court a little bit to open up the inside. They had opportunities to get inside. It just missed the pass.
Lee gets it to Bourne. Bourne will throw it to Davis, but E.D. White will pull it away. Semino feeding it inside, and a foul will be called on Johnny Lee with 1:15 to go in the opening quarter.
Come on, Sarge, let's go.
Free throw is going to be a big part of this game.
goes good. And it's now 6-6. Second shot is good, and it's 7-6. E.D. White now in front. Arujo coming hard the other way. Across the timeline, in the baseline area. Now he'll pull it out. Right around the 1 minute mark in the opening quarter. Now right at the 1 minute mark, gets it to Lee on the right side. Lee working on Johnson, back to Arujo. Dribble handoff to Lee. Now gets it to Arujo on the right side before they can catch it clean. Now he has it, looking to attack the baseline, dribbles it out of bounds. But it is off of an E.D. White player's thigh.
Good call.
Arujo will inbound. Gets it into Lee. Lee's trapped in the corner, feeds it inside. Davis has it. Spinning around, and I think he lost it out.
Yeah, he tried to do a reverse move on the baseline, and just the ball got away from him.
42 seconds to go.
Lions almost had 6 in the court.
Cardinals will get it to the high post. It's stolen away. Lee trying to corral it. He does. Right side of the floor, 25 seconds to go. Bourne, he's a shooter now. 3-point shot, no. Rebound goes out of bounds to E.D. White.
Yeah, it actually was a good shot. The Chris Ford across the court pass. He's got to settle down a little bit more. I think he kind of rushed that shot.
Reverse the ball. Yes. Reverse the ball.
Johnson, 15 seconds to go in the opening quarter. They get it to Matthew, shoots a free throw line shot. I don't know if that was deflected or it slipped out of his hands. But that didn't go very well. Golden Meadow gets the rebound. They've got to go quick. 5 seconds. Arujo spinning. Got to shoot. Will throw up a prayer at the buzzer. No. And our score after 1 is E.D. White 7, Golden Meadow 6. We'll be back in 1 minute with Coach Brian Colley on the call for the second quarter here on KLEB.
Started the second quarter with E.D. White up 7-6. The Lions ball to start the second quarter. Arujo gets it to Lee. Lee back to Arujo. Arujo top of the key. Dribbling the ball around. E.D. White man-to-man defense. Lee on the wing. Takes one dribble, step back, pass Arujo, top of the key. Arujo to Davis. Davis has the ball, looking to pass it inside. Kicks it out, back to Arujo. Oakland has the ball. Right wing. Oh, Miss Davis in the backdoor cut. Ball popped out to Arujo again. Lions are standing on offense. Lee, right wing. Pass the Dardar inside, puts up a shot. Good. Nice pass by Johnny Lee.
Yeah, E.D. White fell asleep there defensively. Charlie snuck free.
Johnson has the ball at the top, crosses midcourt to the Cardinals. Pass to Zush, back to Johnson. Gets away with a travel, back to Zush. Johnson, left wing. Skips the ball across. Zush has it. Oh, puts up a shot and in. Nice pull-up jump shot by Zush for the Cardinals. Here come the Lions. Lee has it. Throws the ball away under the basket. Cardinal basketball.
Yeah,
that's what we talked about before. You can't lob the ball.
Johnny was off balance. He was trying to save it. Flew into the scores table, and yeah, just kind of overshot everything on bounds.
Johnson crosses midcourt for the Cardinals. Lines in his own defense. Meadow has it back to Johnson. Ball's past to Matthews in the right wing, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal basketball. Matthews set to inbound the ball. Gets it in the backcourt to Johnson. Johnson will cross midcourt. Picks up his dribble. Gives the ball to Matthews. He dribbles in the lane, puts up a shot and good. Nice one-hand shot by Matthews. Arujo under pressure. Lee gets the ball to Davis. Lines will set up an offense. Arujo top of the key. Dribbles to the right side. The pass to Dardar on the wing. Dardar's trying to hit Lee on a curl. Throws the ball out of bounds. Cardinal basketball. 4:01 to go here in the second period.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a rush pass there. I mean, I understand the guy's going for the curl, but you don't have to hit it if it's not open.
Johnson across midcourt. Cardinals passing the ball around. That's Zush in the right wing. Back to Johnson. Johnson throws the ball. Almost a turnover. Gets the ball back. Zush has it. Right wing. Skip pass across. Back to Johnson. Dribbles. Pulls up. Good ball movement by the Cardinals. That's Zush. Pulls up the shot. No good. Ball be knocked out of bounds. Will stay Cardinal basketball.
Sternfels will check back into the game as William Toops will take a breather.
Good minutes from Toops there for the Cardinals. Matthews inbounds the ball to Johnson. Back to Johnson, left wing. The penetrate, stolen away by Davis. Davis will pass the ball to Lee to the basket. Lee puts up a shot layup. Is up and good. Right hand layup, reverse from the left side for Lee. Cardinals have the ball. Sternfeld. Johnson, Zush. Back to Johnson at the top. Zush has it and he'll walk with it. I think he got away with a couple of walks in that possession, but that time they caught him for the travel.
Both teams have done a better job not fouling in this second quarter. Neither team has committed a foul, and we're halfway through.
Arujo walks the ball across for the Lions. Gets a screen from Dardar. Jump stop in the lane, puts up a shot. Back rim, no good. Rebound Cardinals. Cardinals stolen away by Lee. Johnny Lee gets the ball across the midcourt in the heavy pressure. Finds Oakwan at the rim, puts it up and good. Nice job by Oakwan. Good pass by Lee.
Oakland's been good tonight, man. He's giving Golden Meadow some big minutes.
Cardinals with basketball. Johnson at the top. Pass to Zush in the corner. Ball's knocked away by Lee. Cardinals will keep the basketball. Coach St. Pierre is calling for a travel. Sweatman will check back into the game for the Cardinals. And looks like Zush will be taking a break.
If you're Golden Meadow, you got to be aware that the most active rebounder on ED White's team is now checked back into the game. You got to find him every time a shot goes up.
Johnson has the ball at the top. Gives the ball to Sternfeld in the corner. Back out to Johnson at the top. That's Matthews, right wing. Johnson skips it over. Left side shot, no good. And Sternfeld's lines with the rebound. Arujo's going to walk the ball up for the Lions. Arujo, top of the key. Heavy pressure from the Cardinals. Crossover dribble by Arujo. Tries to find Lee in the corner and threw the ball away. Nice move, but he has to have a better pass.
Yep.
Cardinals get the basketball. 1:56 to go here in the second period. Johnson crosses midcourt. Tries to get the ball to Sweatman, but a travel will be called on Johnson at the top.
Damien's calling a 30.
We'll have Gibbons checking in for the Cardinals. We'll have a 30-second timeout, but the Lions will keep it right here. 1:47 to go in the game. Casey's got to help me know the score.
Yeah, 12 to 11 Golden Meadow.
It's 12-11 in favor, 12 to 11 in favor of the Golden Meadow Lions. Our vantage point here, we've got an air conditioning vent. Right, I don't know if you can see from where you at.
No, I rely.
You got
I rely on the video scoreboard. Yeah, we can't see the visitor score. Golden Meadow is up by a point. You know, this second quarter has been much more free-flowing than the first. The first was a foul fest. Both teams got in the penalty. I've not had a foul at all.
That's a good point. Yes. Much cleaner second quarter in the first. We're halfway in 3 minutes. We're already in the bonus for both teams. Lions will inbound the basketball. We expect some type of set play here. Possibly from the Lions. Arujo, point guard for the Lions. Under heavy pressure from Sternfeld. They'll call a carry.
They might have called over his back.
Oh, the violation on the Lions.
Yeah.
Over and back. That's exactly what it was. Matthews to inbound the ball. Sweatman has the ball at the top. Back to Matthews. Sweatman at the top. Takes a couple of dribbles. Crossover. In the lane. Kick out. Shot no good. Rebound by Okran. Good hard rebound by Okran. Matthews took the shot up in the corner. No good for the Cardinals. And Okran was there for the Lions to secure that rebound.
Much better job that time by Golden Meadow on the glass, putting a body on Sweatman.
See Coach St. Pierre having a conference with one of the officials. Lion basketball. Dardar set to inbound. Cardinals come with a little pressure. Johnny Lee is going to bring the ball down for the Lions. We'll get it to Arujo in the middle. Arujo will kick the ball back out. Reset their offense to the top. 1:18 to go, second period. Arujo with the ball. Spin move to Davis. Davis has it at the top of the key. Good defense from the Cardinals. Back to Arujo. Gets it to Dardar. Dardar's going to penetrate the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Davis with the rebound, puts it up and good. Smallest man on the court comes up with the rebound. Here come the Cardinals. In transition, they'll put up a shot, be fouled, and it's Sternfeld shooting a layup attempt, and Johnny Lee fouled him, which will send Sternfeld to the line shooting two.
Yeah, that's at least Johnny's second foul. I don't think it's his third, but it's at least his second.
I think it is his second.
And that's one that he's just got to be careful because it was an obvious foul, and he's just got to try to avoid situations like that. Good hustle play, but he's too valuable to this Golden Meadow team.
As Sternfeld puts up the first shot, no good. Sweatman's going to take a break for the Cardinals. Sternfeld, second shot is up. Good. Lions inbound the basketball. Arujo setting up the offense for the Lions. Pass to Lee on the wing. Lee's going to penetrate the lane. Kick out to Dardar. Dardar penetrates 12-footer. No good. Rebound goes to Matthews to the Cardinals. Heavy pressure from Davis. Matthews gets out of it. Picks up his dribble. Gets the ball. Barker has it at the top. Shot in the corner. No good. Air ball. And that'll be a foul given for the Cardinals over the back foul.
Good block out by Golden Meadow again that time as Lee's going to get protected for the final 25. Grayson Votto is going to check into the game.
25 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 14-12 in favor of Golden Meadow.
I think Coach Sternfeld's doing Coach St. Pierre a favor here. Lee checks out of the game. I thought that Coach St. Pierre would be worried about the pressure, but they back out of it here.
Arujo at the top, 17 seconds. Gets the screen from Okran. Okran, Davis, stolen away by Matthews. Matthews is coming down the floor for the Cardinals. Pulls up, kicks it out to the right corner. Shot up and good. A three-ball, blue bomb by Barker. Gives the Cardinals the lead. Shot on the buzzer by Dardar is no good. It brings us to halftime with our score. E.D. White, 15. Golden Meadow, 14. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we get back, we're going to give our thoughts on the first half. You're listening to middle school basketball right here on KLEB. is going to be for both teams in this third quarter.
So ED White will indeed have that first possession. We got 12 minutes of basketball left to go. Let's rock and roll. 1 point game. ED White up by 4. Johnson getting it out to Sternfels. Deflected and stolen by Lee. Lee by himself at the rim. Lays it up and missed a bunny. But a travel called on the rebound. ED White went to the floor with the basketball. But boy, Johnny's going to regret that one. He makes that one 98 out of 100.
Yeah, and unfortunate for the Cardinals, Sternfeld just went up and fell down for the rebound. He slipped and they called a travel.
Arujo feeds it inside to Dardar. Missed it with the right. Rebound goes to Lee flying in, and there he goes. Johnny makes up for it. Attaboy. And it's 16-15, stealing the inbounds. Golden Meadow gets it in and draws a foul. They'll say on the floor, a shove on the floor before the layup.
And a good job by the official. He was right on top of that one, and he right away, no hesitation at all, called it on the floor.
The way Golden Meadow's shooting free throws, Coach St.
Yes,
Clair's not going to be arguing. Arujo gets it to Lee. Lee with a tough shot, missed it. Rebound goes flying in. That's Oakland. Must be Dardar. Out of Lee, shoots a mid-range pull-up. Got it. Johnny Lee on a 4-0 run. The easiest shot of the half is the one that he missed. We have a foul in the press on Arujo. 5:22 to go in the third.
Yeah, good start for the Lions here in this first 30 seconds.
Coach Sternfeld's to our right with ED White. Does a good job with these young guys, man. He is very poised, very patient. Johnson is going to be fouled. That'll be the third foul on Johnny Lee. That's a tough one.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep leading this game.
And Damien just told him, he looked over and said, Johnny, that's not smart. And went at someone at midcourt, took a risk, and that's his third.
Yeah, when you foul someone at midcourt, yeah.
Johnson pulling the ball out, gets it to Zush. Back to Johnson. Johnson tries to long reverse pass to the right, block deflected and stolen by Golden Meadow. Golden Meadow's defense has been all over the place tonight.
Yeah, nice hands on defense by the Lions.
Arujo. Right side of the floor. Big power dribble, throws it away. Got up in the air. And that's an unforced turnover, but it is a dead ball turnover. Golden Meadow will set up some pressure.
Yeah, Arujo dribbled toward the corner when it shortens the court. You don't want to have that.
Sternfels across the timeline with a little Euro step, misses the shot. Rebound goes up, no good by Semino. Now Sweatman has it, backing down, missed it. Rebound goes to the floor, and ED White has it. Johnson attacks the left, now into the lane, missed it. Rebound goes up in the air. There's ED White again. Put back. Oh, no good. Rebound finally goes to the Cardinals again. Another shot, no. And Lee will commit his fourth foul. Johnny Lee has just committed his fourth foul. And look, Johnny's just trying to get a rebound there. Golden Meadow needs to do a better job not letting ED White get 10 shots in the basket. That's what created that situation. Before Brock Bruce will check into the game, and now it's going to be a matter of how long can they go without Johnny. Cardinals work it around. Sternfeld's foot on the line, missed it. Rebound goes to Golden Meadow, and the Lions will come the other way. So after all those offensive shots, the Cardinals can't convert. And here come the Lions. Arujo. The right side of the floor, Dardar on the right wing. Feeding it to Cutting Davis, missed it. Rebound goes to the Cardinals.
Nice cut by Davis. He's got to finish.
Johnson with a head of steam. Nice footwork, missed the shot. Rebound goes to the Lions. Back and forth pace. Dardar, left side of the floor, kicks it to the left corner. Now Davis thought about the three. Now he'll step into the three. Got it! And Golden Meadow has their biggest lead. It's a 6-point lead, and ED White just threw away the inbound. Colt Sweatman got the inbounds and just threw it clean away. A timeout called by Coach Sternfeld. I think he needs it. With his guys for the first time today on the road looking a little flustered. 30-second timeout, Brian.
Yeah, and look, getting back to with Johnny Lee, if they make one of the 10 layups, he doesn't foul. But unfortunately, it was a hustle foul. You know, he's going after the rebound, and a good call by the official. Now the Lions are going to have the ball under their own basket. This is a great chance for him to get even a bigger lead right here, scoring off the inbound play.
3 team fouls for Golden Meadow in the quarter, 1 for E.D. White.
They're going to come with some type of play again where they can try and screen inside the zone to open up probably Dardar on the inside.
Arujo, Dardar, Davis, Bruce, and Oquan are the 5 for the Lions. And E.D. White they were not ready. Now they get back on defense. Fortunately for them, they were able to buy a little time, but there's a wet spot on the floor. Arujo inbound, Golden Meadow in a stack alignment. Get it into Bruce. Work it to Davis, just made a blue bomb. Dribble handoff to Arujo, top of the key near midcourt. Arujo through the lane, shoots up, no. Rebound goes to E.D. White. Cardinals looking to push. Semino loses the dribble. Arujo pulls it away, and they'll go over. Great hustle by Lucas Arujo.
Yeah, Coach St. Pierre not happy with that call.
It was close. I would like to go back and see it was close. Toops will check into the game. E.D. White. Zush. Sweatman. Sweatman working on Davis. Loses the dribble momentarily. Out of Toops. Top of the key shot. No. Rebound goes flying into the Cardinals. It's knocked out of bounds to E.D. White.
Look, man, Sweatman does a good job. The ball hits the rim. He's attacking the rebound.
Yeah, very aggressive. Coach Keeps going to like him a lot. Getting inbounds to Zush. Working to the right side, Matthews. To the corner, Toops loses the dribble. E.D. White working around the perimeter out to the left side. They go Sweatman. Sweatman on the left wing. Feeds it to a cutter. Now out to the right side for a 3.
Oh.
Rebound goes to Arujo.
Matthews had a good look at the basket for that 3.
Golden Meadow up 6 in the late stages of the third quarter here on KLEB. Arujo to the right side of the court. Bruce. Getting it to Davis. Just made a blue bomb a second ago. Davis has it stolen away. Jumping into the passing lane. Sweatman by himself lays it up and in. There's 2 easy ones for the Cardinals, and it's 21-17. Arujo coming quickly the other way on the right side. Boy's hammered. Yeah, I was about to say, there's a lot of contact there. And Lucas is actually slow to get up. Now he'll bounce up. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, Matthews got beat on the baseline and tried to recover and actually fouled him from behind. But I think the Cardinals are going to have to pick up the tempo here and play a pressure defense when Johnny Lee's not in the game.
Bourne will be checking in after the first shot. Arujo trying to get the first make of the game for Golden Meadow at the free throw line. And he got it. And it's 22-17. Bourne will check into the game for Jacob Davis. Excuse me. Second shot for Lucas Arujo, the 8th grader. He missed it. Rebound goes to E.D. White. So Sweatman coming the other way, pushing it in transition. The middle prying at the basketball. Working to the left side of the floor, Matthews. Now dribbles off with his foot. Sweatman does. Golden Meadow has it. Arujo in transition has it poked away from behind. It'll stay with Golden Meadow. 1:58 to go in the third.
Good job by the corner. Transition defense coming from behind and knocking it out of bounds.
Arujo, baseline out of bounds opportunity to Bourne. He's a shooter boy. Passed up the shot to Arujo. He steps into one short. Rebound goes to Dardar. Throws it off of an E.D. White Cardinal. Good hustle play there. They're going to keep possession.
Yeah, nice job by Dardar.
Halen Barker will check into the game for Gibbons for E.D. White. Arujo got to get it in quick. He's had the ball quite some time. Now he gets it in. Dardar shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to the floor. I think Bourne's got it. Out of bounds off of the Cardinals. Nope, off of Golden Meadow.
Yeah, off of Bourne, I believe.
So 1:45 to go in the third. Golden Meadow up 5.
It's a big 145 for the Cardinals. See, the Lions can hold them.
Zush to Sweatman. Sweatman steps into a long one. Missed it. Rebound goes to the floor. And We have a foul called on Golden Meadow. 5. Oakland will commit it. They'll stay on the floor before the shot. 1:32 to go. Golden Meadow is now over the limit. The next foul is going to put EDW at the line. Get it to the left side, now left wing area. Matthews, the right side for a 3-point, tries good.
Giving him a 2.
Long 2. So 22 to 19 rather. 1:17 to go. Arujo. On the right side of the floor is a 3-point try from Dordar. No, rebound flying in there. Bruce. Sweatman. Sweatman will lose the dribble into the scorer's table. Golden Meadow's got it. And here come the Lions in transition. But he's poked away from behind. Sloppy ball handling both ways. E.D. White now gets it in Sush's hands, and Coach Sternfeld's just saying, hey, guys, let's ease into this possession here. Work it to the right side for a 3. Short. Rebound goes to Arujo. And they'll get it to Oakland. And a travel call. But St. Pierre thought there was a foul on the rebound there. And a lot of the folks in the stands thought the same.
Yeah, the crowd, their displeasure.
Long inbounds pass from the Cardinals to Sush. To the left side of the floor, now Matthews back to Sush. With 36 seconds to go in the third, Golden Meadow will get possession.
Yeah, he traveled once he took that extra step.
Next play.
See if the Lions could maybe hold for one here. 32 seconds to go in the third. EDY does have fouls to give defensively. Arujo with 23 seconds to go, standing still near midcourt. Using a screen on the left side. Attacks into the lane, and he walked with it good. He made a nice pass into the lane right as he was making that third step and fed it for a layup, but one extra step. Now EDY will have 16 seconds to go. Zush. Step into a long 2, and that's not the shot Coach Sternfeld wanted at all. Like he wanted them to hold for 1. They fire up a quick one, miss it out of bounds, and it's 7.3 to go. Golden Meadow will come quick. Arujo gets across the timeline, got to rise up. Gets it to Bourne. He's made a boo-boo bomb at the buzzer before he missed that one. Our score after 3. Golden Meadow 22, ED White 19. We'll be back in 1 minute with the final regulation quarter here on KLEB. Coach Brian Colley, Golden Meadow leads 22-19 after 3. And it'll be the Lions in possession first. It is Dordar, Arujo, Bourne, Davis, and Oakland, the 5.
From the way they're lining up, it's going to be a set play coming up here.
And they're all stacked out there on the left side. Arujo going to get it to the left side. Bourne, he's open. Oh, maybe a little bit of a late pass. They're trying to get a shot to their shooter. Arujo now to the right side, Dordar. Dordar splits the defenders, throws a tough one up. Was that deflected? It was not. It'll go out of bounds to EDY.
I think they might have been trying to run under to start that fourth quarter.
Cardinals get it to Sweatman, and he's fouled by Arujo. So I asked you during the break, I'm actually now live, 5:40 to go. When would you go back to Johnny Lee?
I would see if the Cardinals score one more basket, I'd probably put them in.
Does have the 4 fouls. Davis ripping it. Sweatman getting on the floor. Sweatman pulls it back. Zush picks up the dribble. Working into Matthews.
Nice job of Matthews coming to the ball to get open.
Cardinals have it deflected. Arujo will steal it. Boy, a lot of contact. No call, is what I was trying to say. Zush on the right side, or left side, rather. And Sweatman. Now they go to the right side. Barker. Sweatman. 5:08 to go. Sweatman attacks. Kicks it to the corner for a shot at the top.
Nope.
Strong. Put back by Zush. In and out. And a rebound goes on E.D. White on the rebound.
Yeah, Zush tried to catch the rebound in the air and go up with it. He could have come down and go up with it, but that was a good athletic effort.
And there's your answer to the question. Johnny Lee with 5:01 to go in the game. Will check back in for fouls.
You probably could put him off his defense if that would work out here.
And give credit to Bourne. He did a good job holding his own. Lee splits the defenders, loses it, and almost into the charge. Davis will steal it right back, draw foul, and it'll shoot. That's the thing with Johnny. Most players, you could tell him, all right, hey, he's up a little bit. He ain't playing half speed. You could tell him he don't know how to go half speed.
Look, that could have very easily been called a charge.
2 big free throws for Jacob Davis with 4:45 to go in regulation. There's Johnson about to check back into the game for E.D. White. Davis's free throw is no good. Hung on the front of the rim and then fell out. Sweatman will check out for the Cardinals. See if Davis can give the Lions one here. And he missed them both. Rebound goes to E.D. White. And they throw the entry pass away. Trying to get it to Johnson, and Matthews just overshot the pass. That is a careless turnover there. Arujo. Get it in. Does get it into Dardar. Splits the defenders. Lays it in. So a teardrop from Dardar. It's 24-19.
That's a nice move by Dardar.
Johnson, long pass down the floor to the right side. Now back to Johnson, who walked.
Yeah, he did.
He made a move to the basket before putting it on the floor. 4:29 to go. Golden Meadow up 5, trying to protect that lead. Coach Sternfeld is trying to get his defense to deny Arujo the ball. They missed the message that time, and Arujo does get it. Being defended by Johnson. Dribble handoff to Davis. Davis splits the defense, gets into the lane. Good pass inside, and he'll draw a foul. Dardar will shoot it, and will go to the line. Really good job by Jacob Davis there, seeing the floor.
That's a great job. He's already low to the ground, and he saw that alleyway open up, and nice pass on the inside.
But again, can the Lions convert it to stripe? They have really struggled at the free throw line tonight. Charlie Dardar's first one is up and good. 6-point game, tied for the largest lead of the game for Golden Meadow.
And a good job, I think good move here by Coach Sampierre, getting his rebounders out of the lane, not to pick up these fouls, because you do not want to get to 5 fouls.
And he made them both. That one, nothing but net. So 7-point lead, the largest lead of the game for Golden Meadow. 4:09 to go. Johnson gets it into Zush. Johnson gets it back, splits the defenders across the timeline, working into Sternfeld. 3-point try from Barker, no. Rebound goes to Toops. E.D. White will continue the possession. Sternfeld's missed it. Rebound goes back tap to Johnson. Johnson spinning through the defense, works it to the right side. Another long shot that's still put in the line. Not quite a blue bomb, but it is a made shot from Barker. 36-21. Lee. They get to Davis across the timeline. Davis shoots a floater. No. Fight for the rebound goes to Arujo. He's trapped in the corner. Gets it to Lee. Lee splits the defenders, loses it. Here comes E.D. White. Johnson. Doesn't have numbers, but nice footwork. Scoop shot. Good. What a shot there from Maddox Johnson, and he's 26-23. Coach St. Pierre will call a timeout with 3:13 to go. And E.D. White has gone from down 7 to down 3 in the blink of an eye. And boy, did you just see a nice circus shot from Mr. Maddox Johnson.
Yeah, that was a remarkable shot. It's a right-handed scoop shot from underneath. Now right here, Casey, the Lions are going to have to handle some pressure on the Cardinals to get back in this game. Look, this is going to get late. pretty fast right here. They're going to have to come with some type of pressure and try and force the Lions to turn the ball over. And the Lions can just hold on to the ball, not turn it over. They're only 2 fouls away from shooting 2 the rest of the game. I know they haven't made a whole bunch.
It's still a good place to be.
Yes.
See, Coach St. Pierre delivers as a message to his guys. He's called a full timeout. 3:12 to go.
If I'm the Cardinals, right after out of this timeout, the ball's inbound, and I'm double teaming whoever catches the ball. Lions are gonna get a layup right here. The Cardinals are playing them up.
I say it's set up for it if they want it.
Yeah.
Oh, the pass is deflected. Johnson saved it, but it's stolen away by Rougeau. Dardar will lay it up and in. Golden Meadow still gets it. 5-point game. Johnson getting it to Zush. Back to Johnson. Now Sternfeld's on the right side of the floor. Back to Johnson. Top of the key, splits the defenders. Made one a second ago. Missed that one. Rebound flying in Troops, and it'll be tied up. The arrow points to ED White. 2:49 to go. Good ball game here. Golden Meadow trying to hang on in the den. Yeah, I was about to say Arudo trying to steal the possession.
Well, good
try. Johnson looking to get it in. Throws it to Troops at the top of the key. And get back to Johnson, and he walks. Yes, he did. Second time in this quarter, he makes the move before putting it on the floor.
Cardinals are going to come with some pressure.
I was just about to say, now can the Lions handle the onslaught? They're having a hard time getting it in. Lee's got it, and he walks. 2:41 to go.
Yeah, you just got to try and slow down as much as you can right here.
It's a 5-point game, 28-23. ED White in possession, 2:41 to go. So a long pass to Zush on the right wing. It's to Johnson near midcourt. Johnson separates through the defenders, kicks it to the corner. They made that shot a second ago, missed it that time. And a foul will be called, I believe, on Johnson on the rebound. Yeah, that is going to now put ED White. Oh, Sternfeld's. That'll put ED White over the limit. That's their 4th team foul. Golden Meadow will be shooting for the rest of the game. 2:31 to go. Boy, that doesn't feel like a lot of time, but when you're trying to protect the lead, it'll feel like an eternity. Lee gets it in. Dribbling across midcourt, gets it to Davis. Davis shoots a little scoop shot. I don't think that's what Coach St. Pierre was looking for. Zush now will get it to Troops. ED White is in a hurry, and I get it, they're down 5, but they do still have the time to play under control here. Looks like the speed is just kind of bothering them a little bit.
Yeah, you force them to play out their comfort zone.
Channing Semino will check into the game for the Cardinals to see if Golden Meadow can get it in. Oh, it's a right to Johnson, but Johnson loses it to Lee. Lee, home run pass to Davis on the right lane, or right baseline rather. Davis will get into the paint, shoot a floater up and good. And there's that 7-point lead again. Tied for the largest lead of the game. 2 minutes to go. Zush getting into Semino. And Sternfeld has it pulled away. Here come the Lions. Davis being harassed and being fouled. And I think he's going to be going to shoot some free throws. Johnson committed the foul. Jacob Davis will be shooting 2 as Golden Meadow up 7 with 1:52 to go. If they protect the ball and make their free throws, they're going to be in a good spot here.
Yeah, look, you don't have to push the ball up. You slow it down. ED White's going to have to come and foul you, put you back at the line.
Sweatman and Matthews are going to check into the game for ED White after this first free throw from Jacob Davis, which is good. Nothing but the bottom. 8-point lead, the new largest lead of the game for Golden Meadow with 1:52 to go. Golden Meadow does have several fouls to give. Should that become a factor later, they only committed 1 foul in the quarter. Davis. Second shot. Missed that one. Rebound goes to Semino. And they're going to, they're going to call him for a double dribble. I'm not sure about that one. He kind of caught the rebound, but kind of stumbled. I don't know if he ever had possession. Tough call goes against E.D. White there. But the Lions will take it. Rougeau throws a long pass to Davis. Davis gets it to Dardar. Coach St. Pierre says he wants the ball out near midcourt. And Meadow starts stalling the clock. Davis on the left side of the floor, doubled. And Coach St. Pierre will call a very good timeout. They were trapped and in trouble, and they get the timeout with 1:36 to go.
Yeah, 1:35 to go here. Red Lions up 7?
8. 31-23.
Yeah, just hold the ball. They're going to have to come and foul you.
They have 30. And you protect the basketball long enough to get fouled. Golden Meadow does have the arrow. That's a boost at this point in the game.
And another thing with the Lions, with only one team foul this quarter, they can be aggressive. They don't have to just sit back and let anyone get comfortable this last 1 minute, 35 seconds.
100%. Damien called a full, but kept his guys on the floor, so timeout lasted a little longer than what we thought. But now we'll get back at it.
Most important thing here for the Lions, inbound the basketball, inbound the ball.
That'll be Rougeau's job to find a Golden Meadow player. Gets it to Dardar, back to Rougeau. Rougeau will lose it out of bounds, but it's deflected out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Lions with 1:31 to go.
The play ran there, it's called turtle.
Rougeau gets it into Dardar, missed it. Rebound goes to the Cardinals. Now they got to move quickly. Sweatman in transition, and Davis takes a charge. Mid layup missed. Rebound tapped out of bounds to Golden Meadow. 1:20 to go. Cardinals are going to go for that steal, but at some point they're going to have to try to commit the foul. They can't get the steal, but Lee lost it out of bounds to E.D. White there. Little deflection right at the last second, and it ricocheted off of Johnny out of bounds. And Johnson has it knocked out, and it'll stay with E.D. White. 1:16 to go. All these little fumbles out of bounds, it's all losing precious seconds for the Cardinals. 2 and 3 seconds here and there. And there's only 1:16 to go. All of those ticks are very valuable. Cardinals get it to the right corner for a long shot. That's no good. Rebound goes to the floor. And it's, stay with the UI. 1:12 to go. Matthews inbounds it to Zush. Zush gets it to Johnson. Johnson shoots up a 3. Got it. That's a big bomb. Coach Sternfeld's trying to call timeout, and they're not going to give it to him. Lee, home run pass to Oakland. The rim missed it. Rebound goes to the Cardinals. E.D. White pushing it down the floor. Johnson, nice footwork, and the floater missed it. Rebound goes to the floor. Layup try, up and good. And just like that, it has become a 3-point game with 45 seconds to go. 30-second timeout, E.D. White. And boy, now we have got an interesting situation. It felt like Golden Meadow had total control of the game. But E.D. White makes a shot, gets a steal, makes a layup, and just like that, it's a one-possession game.
Yeah, and that last time, the Cardinals just beat the Lions to the rim. They let them get inside, and a good move by Johnson.
Golden Meadow has the arrow and has possession of the ball. If you're Coach Sternfels, when are you putting them on the line? At the high school game, I would say a little earlier in the middle school game, I'd be willing to play defense and trust that we can force a turnover.
Yeah, you look throughout the game and you see, okay, who I would not foul. Rougeau, I would not foul Davis for sure. With those two, he gets running, I can make it. So you're looking to foul someone else.
Dardar getting set to inbound. He can run the baseline. And he does get it in to Rougeau. Rougeau's got a bunch of guys on him. Gets it to Lee. Long pass to Davis down the floor, but a foul is called before the pass. St. Pierre is trying to say that long pass was a 3-point shot. He's going to go to the free throw line anyway. Johnny Lee will be shooting too.
It might work, but not with these two.
Golden Meadow really needs one here. Lee shoots it up, and he missed it. Fell off the heel. As we were saying a second ago, with those fouls to give, Golden Meadow can be aggressive on defense. Johnny missed them both. Rebound goes to the Cardinals. Sweatman getting it to Johnson for the tie. Missed it. Rebound goes to the floor. They're fighting. I think Dardar's got it. It'll be held up. The arrow goes to Golden Meadow with 27 seconds to go.
My MVP of this game, Charlie Dardar. Right there. He fought for that rebound, and he was getting it.
So now can Golden Meadow get it in? Dardar. Long pass to Arujo, and he's fouled. So now it'll be up to Lucas Arujo to try to convert at the line with 25.7 to go. Real good ball game here in the Lions thing. Golden Meadow trying to get what would be a really good win. Arujo has two. EDW fans making some noise. Arujo calmly steps up and makes the play. That's a big shot.
Good touch on the basketball.
You're up 2 possessions now. Can you go up 5 is the question. Let's find out together. Arujo missed that one. Rebound goes to EDW. They've got to come quick. Sush across the timeline into the lane as it's stolen away by Johnny Lee. Johnny trying to save it. It'll go out of bounds.
Timeout.
Oh, no, timeout. Wow. Damian will get the timeout with 15.5 to go. I thought they had said Johnny stepped out of bounds, but good heads-up coaching by Coach St. Pierre to get the 30-second timeout, and now Golden Meadow's in a good spot. Up 2 possessions, 15.5, and possession of the ball.
Look, what I would do here at this level, I would just take the ball and I would inbound it close to my bench. I would just throw it long, let the Cardinals even get the ball. And because the way this game has been going, I'm not sure they can score 2 possessions in 15 seconds. Now, on a high school level, maybe like you definitely wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I think right now, just inbound. The biggest thing is inbound the basketball. So what if you turn it over? It's better to throw it in with a clock to start running than get a 5-second call with the clock not even starting.
Almost like a football team, just punt that ball to the other side of the field.
Exactly. Now you got to make sure that it's not going to go out of bounds.
15.5 to go. Golden Meadow has all 5 guys near the inbounder, which is going to be Dardar.
They're going to send someone deep here.
Here they go, but they'll get it into Lee, who's right next to the inbounder. He's fouled with 14 seconds to go. Johnny will be shooting 2.
That was a good job to inbound the basketball. Make sure you don't get that 5-second call.
Again, the reset, 14.1 to go. Golden Meadow is up 4 points. Trying to ice this game down at the line. Johnny Lee shoots it up, and he made it. 33 to 28. One more shot. He made them both. He made them both. It's a 6-point game. EDW has to come quick, and a foul is called. Then Golden Meadow took that foul intentionally there. Dardar.
Yeah, they got 2 more to do that.
Just make them use some time on offense. Johnson will step into a quick 3 air ball. Rebound goes to Lee, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. Golden Meadow's going to win this basketball game. 6.5 to go. They're up 6 with possession. Got to get an inbounder. Johnny Lee's going to be that guy. Throws a long home run pass to Dardar. Dardar will just shoot it up. It doesn't matter. ED White gets the rebound. They don't have enough time. They'll shoot 3 at the buzzer, and they're good. And Golden Meadow gets a 34-28 win over ED White. And it was a really good middle school game. A signature win for the Lions, taking care of business. We're going to get Coach Damian St. Pierre to join us at the radio table in just a second.